thinking about this is something that a lot of people have been working on for a long time. As much as we're excited about this win, the road win against Omaha, who I think is the best or one of the best rosters in the league, that's nice. But I think it was just an incredible honor to share the court with them in front of such a great crowd tonight. And I'm so happy for the league to pull this off. I mean, this is the dream that we all bought into. This is what we wanted to be a part of. And I think we gave the fans of volleyball, PVF, I thought we gave them a great match, something that they could be excited about. So as much as it is about the win for us, that's great. It pales in comparison to what the league pulled off tonight. And that was a great match in front of a lot of great fans. And, hey, we're off the ground and running now.
Leah, you were feeling it, huh?
Just a little bit. I mean, it was just an exciting match to be a part of. I think stepping on the court when we were doing lineups in that first set kind of hit me. Like, we've been talking about this. I mean, I signed back in May, and we've been talking about it since then. And so to get on the court and, see a packed facility, even though it wasn't for us, it was for Omaha. But to see that and kind of was a surreal moment of we're playing, professional volleyball in the States. And it's not like a 6-week thing. It's a 5-setter type of thing, and it's kind of crazy to be a part of, and it was a surreal moment to do, and I just think we had to give a show. I mean, we couldn't make it quick. It had to go 5 sets to make the first game as interesting as possible, and kudos to Omaha. I mean, they're fantastic. I have so many friends on that team that I was super excited to play and compete, and they have definitely gotten better since the last time I played them, so that was really exciting to see the levels that people are continuing to play no matter how old they are or how long they've been playing.
How about your offense, personally?
It was fun, and I mean, Tori's a fantastic setter, and she really takes the time and is disciplined enough to want to give everybody the ball that they need the most, and I think I have to give kudos to her and people back row that gave us the options. I mean, Morgan and Alli were digging so many balls and giving me so many out-of-system balls that allowed me to do what I do, but they instill in me a confidence to be able to go up and swing and do whatever I need to do, and they're like, we got your back. You go up and swing, and we got your back, and that's a really nice and freeing feeling to know that I can go up and be myself and not have to worry about anything else.
Alli had the first kill and the first rally, and what did that mean to you? What did it feel like out there?
Yeah, I mean, history was made tonight. I think that's what we just kept saying tonight was, history's being made, and it's so awesome we get to be a part of it. So, yeah, I think it was just really great to take the floor with that group of girls. I think all of us have such confidence and just such a chemistry, I think, which was shown out there tonight. I don't think you can win a match like that without chemistry, and we've only been at it for a month. So, yeah, it was really special, but again, like Leah said, couldn't do it without the group that I'm with. So I'm just really grateful to be a part of the vibe.
You like playing in this building?
I do. It hits home. Yeah, I think we're in the same locker room that we were out after we won in college. So, yeah, it's really special to be back here.
You're down 13-10 that fifth set. What's the mentality at that point? How do you kind of turn things around and not get reverse swept?
I think we kept telling each other that we can still win this game, even though it was 13-10, and we were still telling each other, go for it. You be yourself, you go up and swing, you don't give them easy points, and you don't overcompensate. I think that was the big thing after that third and fourth set. It felt like we were all trying to do too much instead of just doing our job, and so we just really focused on how can we win this next point, how can we do it to the best of our ability, and that's it.
Todd, as a coach, I mean, you were almost the victim of the first reverse sweep in Pro Volleyball Federation history.
Almost,
but,
yeah.
I just had to say it. But you had to be happy about the way they stayed together.
It just never. I have so much faith in them and how they've prepared that you don't sit there and think negative thoughts about being reverse sweeped or losing the third set or losing the fourth set. I mean, we called that timeout there. I think we came back with a great serve followed by a block. Alli had a tough play at the net that she jammed it down on the block. Leah taking that I used another word, but it was a gutsy swing. And that's it. It was just a team that didn't want to lose. Now, if we got beat, we got beat. And I thought there was times in the third and fourth set where we were just getting beat. They were playing really well, and we weren't. But, you just hang in there until the referee blows the last whistle and says you're done. And that's exactly what we did. We just refused to let it end.
Could each of the players kind of address this? Just how big of a development is it this league when you look at the whole scope of international volleyball for a pro league to be starting in the United States. I guess, could you just kind of encapsulate what that means just for the sport?
Yeah, I would say, when we were coming out of college, like the only opportunities you got to play the sport that you loved and like make a living, you had to go overseas. So it's such just a sacrifice. And of course we all do that in our day-to-day lives, but you're moving, across the world from your family, your spouses, your whatever it is. So it's a big jump, and it's hard to do, and people do it all the time, and that's awesome. But just the fact that we have people who invest in women's sports and volleyball specifically, but us as players, it's just like the biggest honor in the world. And I don't think there's like just one word that we could put our finger on, but just like we're so grateful. And I think we tell our owners, like Colleen every day, like she has just invested in this group of girls, and we're just so ecstatic and so honored to be able to do what we love and make a living on doing that, and not just get to go through the motions and say, oh, we're professional athletes, but like we actually are professional athletes. We do this for a living and can actually live off the money we make. So that's just awesome, and we're so grateful for everyone who's invested in this league and invested in us.
I mean, the same as her, it's a surreal feeling to know that out of college that we're building something for people after us, that they can go on and be like, oh, I'm staying here and playing just like football and basketball and soccer. Now we have that same opportunity of we're not leaving and we disappear after. And I think that's what happened a lot with pro volleyball overseas is we all left, and then you're like, where did they go? Like, oh, they're still playing volleyball? That was crazy for people to be like, you're still playing volleyball? Had no clue. Well, because I'm in a foreign country and you're just not thinking about that. So it's cool to know that we're here and we're setting a foundation for girls after us that hopefully 10 years from now, it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to play in PVF. Of course I'm playing professionally. Like that's my option. That's what I'm going to do. And so it's really exciting that now we can set a foundation and we can give girls in high school and college a goal to work towards instead of just kind of being like, oh, we graduated. I guess now we have to go and work a job that's not volleyball.
Todd, what you think of the replay system out there?
I thought it was awesome. It was something I was really looking forward to. Having sat on the NCAA Rules Committee and having been the chair of the Rules Committee, you always see the data coming in that says, what percentage of the challenges are the lines judges on the touches or on the lines themselves. And it's a really high number. I want to say it's in the 70s. And of those calls that are challenged, 75% are overturned. Does that mean line judges are bad? No, it means the game is moving so fast. This game is moving even faster. I try and do lines when we're in practice, and I can't see where the ball bounces. It's too fast. So having that challenge system is what makes us a really legitimate league when we are using the system that the VNL is using. And just knowing that the calls are going to be right every single time. The lines are going to be right. Now, we thought there was a couple touches and it didn't go our way, and that's how it goes. But for the most part, the challenge was absolutely perfect, and Hawkeye was 100% perfect. Sorry, I didn't mean Hawkeye. Both 6. Thank you.
Last question? Everybody good? All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
you.